There's a lot of information out there. There's a lot of different thoughts and theories. As an investor, focus on what you want to do as an investor. Also be cautious to who you ask questions to. So make sure you are surrounding yourself with the people who are doing what you want to do. If your relative is a renter for their entire life, they may not be the right person to ask about, I want to buy a home one day.
People will share their experiences and their stories with you, so you don't have to make the mistakes that they made, and you can learn from what they've already learned. Um, yeah, but if you listen, yeah, so sometimes people get a lot of information and they don't always apply it. But I
So
think
yeah, I want to
it's,
touch on that real quickly.
yes,
There's I say, block out the noise, right? There's a
yeah,
lot of information out there. There's a lot of different thoughts and theories. As an investor, focus on what you want to do as an investor. And when I say block out the noise, also be cautious to who you ask questions to. If
mm,
someone's not an investor, for example, you may have a relative who you want to talk about real estate investing, but if they're not an investor, should you be asking them that question at all? So make sure you are surrounding yourself with the people who are doing what you want to do. So I'm not saying don't talk to your relatives, but don't talk about investing if they're not an investor themselves, because the guidance they give you might not help you in your journey.
indeed, indeed. That goes for even with single family homes as well. I had so many clients who have regrets because they passed up a really, really great property, and it was fear. You know, there might have been a little blemish somewhere on the property, and they just lost their mind about the big picture, looking at the blemish, and now they've lost years of equity that they could have had if they had gone ahead and closed on the property. So, um,
Yeah. I do
yeah,
want to add to, if they don't own a home, going back to asking that question, right? If your relative is a renter for their entire life, they may not be the right person to ask about, I want to buy a home one day. Not that they won't be able to give you the right advice as far as the pros and cons of buying a home because they've never done it themselves. So if you want to buy a home, talk to relatives that you know who own a home, because they could probably give you the right guidance that you might need. If you have where you have majority of people in your family are not homeowners, don't ask them. Go to a home buyer workshop. A lot of us professionals have a lot of free home buyer workshops. Go there and talk to us a professional or the lenders, or you have to have the right conversations when you're about to do something new.